Hello guys, welcome back to another World of Tanks gameplay. Today I got a fun treat for you guys. I just unlocked the t57, so that's what you see me playing right now. I think this is only my 5th or 6th match in the tank, and I gotta say this is probably one of my favorite tanks in the game. It's the heavy tank with the highest DPM, having 3,229 DPM I think, and that's with a full crew, vents, and everything like that on it. It's an excellent tank. It has the same 120mm gun the T57 has, with 258mm of penetration. I think I got my aim time down to like 2.4 seconds, which the tank still fires faster than it aims in, because every 2 seconds you fire a shot that does 400 average damage. So, but this is a pretty good replay I got for you guys today. Probably the best I've done on the channel so far. So I hope you guys like it and get stuck into the action actually pretty quick in this game. I've learned to actually play this tank pretty aggressive with its fast clip reload of only 23 seconds. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't have very much faith in us winning this top section up here, but I figured instead of pushing around to where that Panzer Kampfwagen 7 is, I figured I'd go up here and try to help these guys clear as many enemies out as quick as possible. So my first shot bounces into that KR, and this IS-3 is just gonna push straight over the hill here, and first shot's gonna bounce. My first shot's bouncing to him, my second shot bounces, but third shot at least goes in, but I'm gonna end up taking a hit from, which kind of, oh, maybe I don't take a hit from him. Take a hit from somebody here early on, but, so there he goes, and right now I'm reloading, so trying to just right now I'm really just focused on the map at this point in the time. I'm really just trying to see where the enemies are going to be at. I did not have a lot of faith in this fact. We don't have very many super heavy tanks. I'm the heaviest tank on the team, so that's worried me, because this is a heavy tank, but it's not the heaviest tank you'll see. It does have a lot of pretty bouncy armor, but the lower plate in that turret ring is just super weak points. Any tank with any kind of accuracy will go through you. Anybody that's point blank range will continuously go through you. So, but as you can see, it does bounce a couple shots. Bounced 2 from the IS-3, then 1 from the STOVS-1. The STOVS-1 has 288mm penetration, so I guess that's no small feat bouncing that. But the turret has a lot of auto bounce angles onto it, especially that cone right there. I've bounced quite a few shots just peeking over the ridgeline and showing that to them. If you can avoid showing the turret ring right there, you've got a pretty good chance of blocking some shots with it. But as you can see right now, I see that Panzer Kampfwagen 7's pushing around, so I'm going to push on top of this hill, because I doubt he would suspect a T57 from above him to put shots into the side of him. So, and you do not want to take a full clip from this thing. That's 1,600 damage on average that you put into somebody with this tank. And you can do that every 20 seconds. It only takes 6 seconds to unload your clip. So that's a pretty incredible amount of damage. But you're going to aim in. First shot, second shot, third shot. And don't get the fourth shot into him, unfortunately. But I'm not going to waste any time with just trying to get that last shot into him. I'm reloading, so my next clip I can wipe him out. I'm trying to save that M103, so I'm hoping he's not going to push forward. I really don't want to lose too many allies here, because right now they have a small lead ahead of us, and they still have all their super heavies up. But I'm going to extinguish this one here real fast. At least I'd like to say. Put one shot into him. One shot into the Scorpion to a critical hit, one shot, and another shot. And I try back up the hill, but obviously that doesn't work for me. So you know what, I say, about a quarter way through reloading, so why not, let's push down here. So I go full speed, Scorpion misses, like I said, T57 from the hill, who would think so, right? And he hits me and does 80 damage to himself, so that was a win for me. And before he gets his turret turned around, boom, there he goes. But now we got this guy to deal with. But he turns us, gives us a nice broadside, so easy finishing him off there. 2 rounds left in the clip. So I'm going to go for another reload. Still, any tanks I see in the enemy team, I just want to have a full clip for them. At this point in time, I'm feeling pretty confident about the match, but everybody over there is having a lot of trouble with that Moss. So that's where I'm going next. So, but Moss is a pretty scary tank ever since his buff. more HP, more armor, more DPM. Like, the Moss has turned into quite the scary tank again, which is good. It needed a big buff. World tanks kept changing, it stayed the same. So it getting buffed was definitely a big help for it. I think it makes it a lot more competitive. You're starting to see the Moss again in matchmaking, which I think is a good thing. I like seeing the Moss. It's a very historical tank for engineering feats. I mean, never came into like a full production, but the idea that this tank was actually made is just astonishing. But my last 2 shots there bounced, but I got 2 shots into him. That Leopard prototype's feeling ballsy, so he's going down, but they got that Waffle Traeger, Panzer IV, and the Gorilla 15, so he's not going to last too long. And then M48 Patton takes a shot. Really wish he wouldn't have took that shot there, because as you can see, I'm going to tell him here, because I'll take the first hit if he would have pushed down with me, I told him, but he's gonna make that not possible, so I'm off to play careful. So what I end up doing is once he dies, I'm going to end up loading heat rounds, because I'd rather have my heat to go through the Moss. Let's see, but there he goes, killed by the pilot. It's disappointing. I didn't realize the pilot was just like a limited time tank. Like, it was only gonna be on for like a couple of days, and you had to do it for 13 days straight. So I'm literally gonna be 1 day off from being able to get that t57 pilot. So that's disappointing. I'm not gonna pay the money to get it. It's kind of similar to the KR-46, I think. So it's a good tank, but it's not something I'm gonna go spending money on. I mean, I'd go buy the Defender, the E5, or something like that instead. But he misses that shot, so what I want to do now is just get down here. First heat shell, nope. Second does. Third doesn't. Now I just want to make this one count. So I'm just trying to get the shot, and then get lucky. The Waffle Tractor gets a shot in me, though. And so now I'm going to sit here and reload. I'm not too worried about him. I can kill him in a full clip. As you can see, the M48 Patton's pretty salty about that Moss, but I'd say every one of us is glad he's dead now. But this pretty good match so far. 4,741 damage, 1,200 damage blocked. Which, I don't know how I missed that shot there. At this range, I was pretty sure that should have went in. But there's a 183 around the corner, so he's dead. 1,600 spotting damage. I'll take that still. So let's go over here. What we're going to try to do now is I'm going to push up this rock, so the STRV, Gorilla 15, and the RU can't see me. And then I'm just going to get over here and go against this wall and try to shoot up at this pilot to save this T-49. So, first shot bounces, which I was like, really bounced T-25 pilot? But probably hit like the front of his turret or something when he had it turned like that, so. But its turret actually does seem pretty bouncy. I've bounced quite a few shots off its turret with my Scorpion G, which I was quite shocked, because most Pershings I can pretty much go through the turret, so I was surprised it was actually able to bounce shots. Not to mention the statistics, you wouldn't really think it. But we put another shot into him. I figured maybe the T-49 can finish him off now, but just in case, I'm just going to sit here and reload. He hasn't spotted me yet, because my sixth sense hasn't went off, so we're just going to pretty much wait here for 20 seconds. I know it's pretty boring, but not much I can do. Pop out either side, the Gorilla 15, and the other guy can kill me, so. And there he goes. That was pretty easy to predict where he was going to be at. And we're going to pop up here into this bush, because I figure the Gorilla 15's probably driving around over here to get spots on either T-49 or me, because sitting out where he's at now is just sitting duck, so I was right. There he is, so there he goes. But super low, 300 damage. With a 400 average damage. I got really unlucky there, because I had like a 70% chance to kill him, and it just, well, luck of the dice, huh? About 6 seconds left, so, well, 6 rounds left, not 6 seconds left. So I kind of want to conserve my shells, not going to be wasting too many of them, because obviously if both these two are on full health, I couldn't just finish them both off myself. So, well, maybe I could. That's 2,400 damage, so I guess I could, but I have to make the shells count, which both of them are pretty small targets, fast moving, so not exactly feeling too confident about that. Yeah, I was thinking the STRV was still up there, which if he was still up there, there's no way I could get close to him because he would spawn me and put 2 shots into me before I even got anywhere near him. And 2 shots into me, that's death. And there's no way he's not going to pen me when he's just got all the time in the world to aim at me. So I figured I'll just wait here for my teammates to push up. Right now it's a 5v2. There's no point I should give up that advantage. When you have another advantage, it's better to push as a team instead of one-on-by-one. So I'm sitting here because I think by this point in time the RU is AFK because it hasn't been spotted the entire match, and that's an RU is a very aggressive tank. People usually play that pretty aggressive. They usually get spotted early on and usually actually do some pretty decent amount of damage. So for him not to be spotted, I definitely just have to say he's AFK. RU is a pretty scary tank too. I mean, especially if you're in something like this and they're shooting at you, they can do 240 damage every 5 seconds. It's pretty, it has a lot of DPM for a scout tank. The best out of any other scout tanks, I'm pretty sure. Only comparable, I think, to the WZ-132 when it's using the 85mm. But then if it's using the 85mm, it doesn't have the pen the RU does. I can't wait for the Tier 10 scouts to come out. I still need to get the t57 lightweight. Other than that, I have every Tier 8 scout in the game. But, other than that, I don't have in my garage. Need to buy them back. I have bad compulsion of buying and selling tanks. So, I was just like, ask these guys for the Top Gun because 5 kills, 5,400 damage. So, I would love to get a Top Gun right now. So, I'm just going to try to race forward, and I'm not even going to stop to really aim at it. I'm just going to push forward and try to get this kill. Which I think everybody here let me the, pretty sure these guys could have killed him for me. Well, he did try, but at 385, another lower. That lower will worried me, but there we go. I don't know what he was trying to say there, but it's a pretty fun match. So I actually got the end game results for this. I did like 6,800 damage with 2,200 damage blocked. So 1,850 spotting damage. It was a great game. And I actually got one more game for you where I was playing the t57 again, but this time I'm with my buddy who is in his Type 5. Pretty exciting game there too, so I'll see you guys there. Oops, looks like I made a mistake, guys. He's actually playing in this FV, not his Type 5. This is what happens when you don't review your videos before you do it. Because I have a couple, every time I find a replay I like, I just put it to my desktop so I can go back to it real fast and click on it. So I ended up clicking on the wrong replay, but this is still a pretty good replay, so instead of showing, I'll show you the Type 5 on some other time. But for now, I'm showing you just me and my buddy when he's playing in his FV, which he actually doesn't like that tank. Like I was telling him, I think it needs a buff. It's not very well armored. It's got a good gun, but that's all it has going for it. It doesn't even have that great a gun depression. So it's a rough tank. It's difficult for, and he thought he could drive through that building. Yeah, we're talking about this thing because he used to play this game a lot more than me, and then I started playing it more than him. We always have this like back and forth. So right now, we both have around the same battles played, which he had a lot more than me, but he just stopped playing there for a while. I think he still has one more Tier 10 tank than I do, but that won't happen for long. I'm probably getting the IS-7 this weekend, which if I get that, then you guys will be seeing that video maybe next week, next Saturday or something like that, depending. Maybe I'll get it Sunday. I don't know. It depends on how long it actually takes me to get it. Depends on how much I play this week, really. But still, if I get that, I'll show you guys a game replay of that too. But right now we're going to be pushing up here. This is like the 10th battle, 10th or 12th battle I had in this tank. So this tank's just insane. It's really, really good. It's a devastating tank. And if you got somebody that's in like an FV215B or a T10E5 to platoon with, they're great backup tanks because they got good guns with good DPM, and I kind of stopped and blocked my buddy there, so he didn't get to get a shot into him, which kind of sucks because we could have probably tracked him there, especially with the accuracy of 215B. He could probably easily got a tracking shot. I figure these guys will finish him off, so I'm not going to go down there, just take the chance of getting my HP demolished right now, which you'll see that saves me in the end. So for right now, I want to push around this way, see if I can get a couple shots into some of the other guys here. And let's just push across this little bridge. I wanted to really get behind this E100 and AMX 5120. These guys were pretty scary tanks to have up here, so and I see it M41 HC. I'm not worried about that tank in the slightest. But here we go. And this IS-3 is going to push forward, and no shots. But E75 got shots, but missed the shots. So back to square one. Now just with less rounds in the chamber now. Let's see if I can get a shot at this E100, but I can't. So what I'm gonna do right now is I think once I realize I can't get any shots into these guys, which I think I could have actually, I could have actually got shots into him. I just I wasn't paying much attention right there because I was kind of tunnel vision on that Yag Tiger that was behind me. That's who I want to go push into right now. Bounced a shot from the Scorpion G, hit a side armor there, which is good. Saved me from taking 480 damage, but takes 730 damage from the E100 behind me. And, well, this Yag Tiger's life's over now. He's dead. This is, you cannot let one of these tanks get behind you. It's just, yeah, he's dead. 1212 damage in 6 seconds. So, pretty scary tank. But take a shot from the 5120. This is where I figured I was dead for sure. I was like, yeah, E100, 5120, yeah, I'm dead. But bounced the second shot from 5120, hits my turret. And he's going to come around. And he's aiming for my lower plate, which he pens. And then I track him there, and then I'm going to be backed up. My friend's right now, he's pushing around to try to save me because he knows I'm pretty much screwed. That E100 is going to reload before me. So all he has to do is actually push around. But he donks a shot and bounces a heat round. Glad for the sloped armor. No square sections for me to hit there. So then I'm going to kind of take his kill rate here. So, and we're going to be pushing up here, try to kill this 5120 now. We see our base is getting capped. Team's kind of falling apart over on that side. So tried taking a snapshot there, but as you can see, I wasn't even aiming in the right area there. And he snaps a shot into that guy next. So I'm leaving this one round reloaded for now, but I'm going to reload because if he was counting my shots, then he was going to think I'm still having one in the chamber. And he doesn't want to take a hit from that, especially with us having a tank advantage. So I figure he's probably not going to pop back up. I'm thinking I still have one more round, especially with my buddy in his 215B there. So then we're going to start pushing around here to try to kill him. But my buddy did really good this match. I think he only does like 300 more damage than me this match. But we both did pretty well. I forget how much damage I actually did at the end of this match. It'll all show up there. I didn't take any blind shots, so. And we both finish him off there. And then we're going to pull around here. I think this is all the damage I actually get done. I don't get to get any shots at the E75 because I ended up reloading, which I should have just saved those 2 rounds and shot him to him now, but wasn't thinking. So 3,100 damage, 1,640 block, 1,200 spotting. So we had a pretty good game, and then Leopard Prototype out of nowhere steals the kill there. Oh, and I thought that was for some reason I thought he was behind us because the way I seen that shell go, but no, the Leopard Prototype was behind him. But that's my replays for today, guys. Like, subscribe, share, tell me what you guys think. I hope you're enjoying them. So if you guys like seeing me and my buddy play together, let me know. I'll get him to play with me more. So if any of you guys want to platoon up sometime, just let me know. Send me a message. Send me your in-game name, and I'll send you a friend request. So it's always fun to play with people. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.